I'm Sarah from Heirloom Creations, and today is our Ruler of the Month. And we're featuring the Storm at Sea Ruler by Creative Grids. You're going to see how easy it is to follow the simple lines that are on the ruler to cut every single piece that you see in this quilt. So our Storm at Sea ruler has all the lines that we actually need to create our strips. So if we need to cut a 2.5-inch strip, there's our line for it. I'm going to actually cut a 4.5-inch strip from this blue fabric. So all I need to do is line up with the line and cut the strip. Now these are going to be for the diamonds that are in the sashing of the Storm at Sea quilt. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this to our sewing machine and stitch along the long edges here. So you're going to stitch right side and left side here before we actually cut these out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our ruler and set these on. You're actually going to be able to see the line. The 4.5-inch line once again is going to be helpful, and then the nub or nose of each triangle is going to be even along this top edge here. Now this will look like you've sped up your piecing, because when we actually go in and cut all these, those are those diamonds already done. Do there, and then we'll cut along there. The non-slip rulers are wonderful, and here we'll even cut the other one, so you can see how we can get all 4 pieces cut at once. Now when you're done, you're going to notice that part of the pieces are slightly stitched. This will be easy to actually remove those stitches and pull them apart. And once you're here, press these seams open. That's going to eliminate some bulk as we go to our next step. So those are the diamonds. But now we need to cut the triangles that are going to go onto the side of the diamonds, and that's the other part of the ruler. Once again, we've cut a 4.5-inch strip. No sewing on these, it's just regular cutting this time. And we'll line these up, we'll put these along here and cut our strips. Now notice the nice inlet area, so you have a place for your rotary cutter to go into. So you can get 4 at a time here, or 3 at a time actually. Okay, so now to show you how these are all attached. So take your diamonds that are pressed open, and as you put these on your corners here, you want to sew from the middle out. That's going to keep it so the biases aren't stretched out any more than you need. After you do the 2 opposite sides, then when you line up for your next side, you're actually going to see that those little noses are going to perfectly line up. Look, it's going to even line up with that little triangle right up there. And then line up there. Sew again from the middle on out and press. Now the rest of your pieces are going to be the square in a square in a square, and so they'll actually guide you in the ruler directions of what size of strip to cut, and then we'll cut some of those into squares, and then we'll cut those into triangles, and then away we go. So no matter what you're actually cutting, you're going to find that you'll have exactly the strip size you need, and then the little vertical lines so you can subcut them into the square sizes, and then cut some into triangles, and then it's ready for assembly.